I pray because it gives me purpose. I wear these locks because they bring me unity. I wear this tattoo because it's all about family. I wear this helmet because I believe in contact. I only wear what I believe in.
Hey, it's the Rooster of I Believe SouthwestSportsNet.com. Joliet Central opened their season at home Saturday afternoon against Rich Central and impressed fans with their offense. We reported that senior quarterback Carlos Curry had left the school and moved to Iowa, which was true. However, he surprised everyone by suiting up and playing for Central after he decided to move back to Joliet. His presence helped lead the team on several long drives, but it was the Rich Central athletes that got the best of them as they jumped out to a 12-0 lead. The Steelmen scored with 2:40 left in the first to draw within a score of 12-6, but gave up a 52-yard pass play from Olympians quarterback Jeremiah Mitchell to Jalen Bovia, making it 18-6. In the second half, Joliet's Malik Neal capped a 12-play drive with a 3-yard touchdown, followed by a successful 2-point conversion that made the score 18-14. But on the ensuing kick, Rich Central's William Berry slipped the tackle and streaked 84 yards for the game's final score, 24-14. The Steelmen travel to Revis Friday night and hope to make some adjustments they need to get their program's first win.
They think it's Joliet Central and they think, oh, it's a practice game. But no, these guys here, like Carlos, who else do you know can just jump over somebody like that?
Yeah, I mean, that was sick. I'll give you that. That was sick.
And like everybody else, from defense to offense, man, we just bust our butts here out here.
All right, I'm with Ashley Copley, and Ashley, this is a totally new thing for you guys. I mean, and for you personally. I mean, you know, being the first girl in Joliet football a long time.
Well, I've been playing 4 years now. This is my senior year,
So 4 years is your varsity year at Joliet Central. What do you hope to accomplish?
Just that we stay out of team, and today we didn't win, but we worked as a team and we did a whole lot better than last year. Just improvement. That's all we can ever ask for. Do you
get a lot of questions from media guys saying, "Hey, wow, girls playing football"?
Not really. I kind of stay under the radar. I'm one of them. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean anything. I'm a football player. When I step on the field, I'm no different than they are.
Do you like to hit?
Yeah.
So someday, when you're a mom, I think the kids will look back at this and go, "Hey, mom can take us on. Mom can take us."
Yeah.
In the second half, looked like you guys really had control of the game, barring that special teams touchdown they got that kickoff.
Yeah, well, our D, we was giving it up. We was slacking in the first half. We just was nervous, a little bit. After that, we went in the locker rooms. Just stepped it up, came back, hold it down.
Carlos Curry, welcome back to Joliet. Everybody knew that you had taken off to Iowa, and it was right away. Oh my God, what's Joliet Central going to do without their leader? And magically, people all at home, he's back. He's in his number 1 jersey, and it's like, we might have an S on that instead of a 1 because you played like it today, and I really feel like you guys had some success both offensively and defensively in the second half there.
Yeah, our defense did their job. They said they was going to do it for us. I mean, offense, we started off slow, but then as you see in the second half, we came back. Defense didn't allow no points except from a kickoff return that should have been stopped, but yeah.
Hey, you've matured quite a bit. I mean, I remember the first time you and I talked, you were a sophomore coming off Romeo's Field that first time. You used to get whacked quite a bit.
Yeah.
You got a little bit speedier. You don't take too many hits dead on anymore. In fact, that one over there where you hurtled that guy, that was a heck of a play.
You can't be athletic no more. You get a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's crazy, man. Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I mean, but that was a heck of a play. But talk a little bit about the new coach. I mean, he's been around the program as an assistant coach, but you guys are still feeling pretty comfortable with the coach and familiar with the system.
Yeah, I've been with Coach Border since my freshman year. I mean, Maloney was there for the start, and then we all miss him, but Coach Border stepped up. I mean, he gave us a new offense. He's just doing a good job, to tell you the truth. He's just keeping us there, keeping us motivated.
What brought you back home to Joliet? Because it was quick.
I missed it. I couldn't stay away, to tell you the truth.
Big win. You know, start the season off anyhow. Always a big win. But Joliet Central, man, they gave you a little bit of a run there.
That team was well coached, and that team was hungry to win. They were. They came out and they played well, and they did everything they were supposed to. You know, we got to get better. I'm sure they got some things to do, but you know, we're 1-0, and we'll take it, and we'll go back to the drawing board and try to get better. You know, and that's what we'll do.
Hey, talk about the momentum you kids got. I mean, you know, you guys get it along. I mean, nice drive. They score. You run that kickoff back, and you grab the momentum back. When you needed the big play today, you got it.
Yeah, and we got a big play, and everybody contributed. That kid was our backup quarterback that got in there and ran that back. And, you know, all week we've been on him about, hey, when your number's called, be ready. And he was ready, and, you know, kids blocked for him, and it's a team effort, man. It's a team effort. You know?
Hey, you got a small school in terms of numbers, you know, and you got some big competition to play this year.
Yes, sir.
Where do you feel that these guys are at right now? I mean, are you feeling like you're getting to the point where you can at least compete with some of these bigger schools?
I think so. We're willing to learn. Our guys are willing to learn, and they're practicing hard, and they're doing the things that it takes to get better. And that's all we're going to do every week, is try to get better every week. And when the opponent shows up, whatever colors they got on and whatever their agenda is, we're just going to try to play well, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do.
Who stood out for you today? That surprised you?
You know, I just think the team. I just think our defensive unit, when it was gut check time, they really stood up. The guys was out there tired, and they lost a lot of fluid today. It's a warm day, and they stood up when they needed to. You know, but again, hats off to that Joliet team. They came out and they played hard, man.
All right, Coach. Hey, talk a little bit about. I mean, I guess there's no moral victories. You said that to the kids afterwards, but this was a victory in many ways. One, you got your quarterback back. You know, he missed home and came back, and so that had to give you a little bit of sigh of relief. But two, your defense came out in the second half to play, and really did shut them down. I mean, they played with some fire and some enthusiasm and some guts. And when you see that out of players, no matter what the score is, it's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we kind of put their back against the wall the first half. I mean, there's really only one drive I felt that they kind of moved the ball on us and put together a score. Other than that, they had a short field they score on, and then they scored on that kickoff return, so we shut them out in the second half, and they gave that one big pass play. So, you know, I thought our defense played real well. They're probably sitting there looking at the score thinking they didn't play well, but when they go back and watch film, they'll realize how tough they played and how well they played, and tighten up the ship. Correct
penalties today.
Yep.
Yeah, that killed you.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball, and if we don't give them those extra, and most of those were 15-yard penalties.
Yeah.
We don't give them those extra 15 yards. You know, our defense is going to really see how special they can be. So, like I said, they're not taking away moral victory, but I think they'll see, hey, we just got to make a few small adjustments and learn to play with better fundamentals, and they can. I believe they're going to be a special group. I really do.
Hey, talk about that play with Curry. You know, leaving his feet there. You know, great athletic play, and now that's an illegal play. You know, I mean, they changed the rule, but you know, do you feel as a coach or just as a fan of football that's taken away some athleticism?
When it happens to our guys, absolutely. But I do. I mean, that was a spectacular play. It got our guys excited, got him excited. We already were driving a little bit. It was like another, second win that our guys got. The crowd was starting to get back into it. And you're taking away guys' athleticism. And I understand the rules on the safeties, and I applaud the IHSA for doing that. I hope at the end of the year they take a good hard look at that one and maybe hopefully change it, because man, that was kind of a backbreaker a little bit, even though our guys kept pushing forward.
Hey, changing coaching staff, you're up here as the head coach now, and but it doesn't look like the philosophy's changed a whole lot. It looks like these kids did get a little bit bigger, stronger, faster, more talented, but they certainly aren't laying down. No,
and I think part of that absolutely does have to do with the going two platoon. They're able to come off the field. We're able to make adjustments that they don't want to make. They're able to catch their breath and come back and play hard. So, but again, these guys that have been around, most of us coaches now, they're 4 years. They're starting to get and buy into what we want to do, and they're starting to play a lot less selfish, and really they're not even selfish anymore, and playing for each other. And I know they're disappointed, but hopefully, like I said, we watch the film and they'll see. Just fix a few things, get rid of those penalties, and we'll get our win. It'll happen.
Next week, again, another non-conference contest. You really want to try to get that win.
Sure.
You know, what is there anything in your game plan that you may change a little bit differently based on what happened in this first week? Because you know you can play against each other all you want all summer long in 7-on-7s, but until you get out here and play that first game, there are always adjustments to be made.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't show our whole offense. I mean, we can tweak little things here and there. Yeah, and, you know, when it really gets down to it, you almost got to run what the defense is going to give you.
Right.
And there was a lot of plays that we prepared for in the week that we didn't end up running because the defense didn't adjust the way we thought they would adjust. And so we just kept running our basic red line, things like that. So definitely we'll make some adjustments, tweak some things, but philosophically, our core stuff, we're gonna stick to that because that's what we do best.
It's been a production of SouthwestSportsNest.com, home of the playmakers and game changers. Remember, do your best. Get on the nest.